What's up, guys? This is Sheldon back with another review. Today we're looking at the Caesar Antonio Zappelli second super action statue from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So this is just a different color for the original figure. So the original one is green right here. They just reissued it. This color scheme is supposed to be closer to the 2012 anime, and the other one is, I believe, the manga. But it's roughly the same figure, except it has an extra accessory. Anyways, let's take a look at the box really quickly. It is pretty nice. Got that gradient, as always, Harlequin pattern. You can see the accessories, and this is actually the accessory that comes with the second one, not the first one. And it's I forgot what it says. It's like Shaman Launcher or something, but it's just the name of his attack. Okay. And then got some side art here, box window, things like that. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at the accessories he comes with. So, he comes with an alternate head right here. Kind of just this screaming face. Really nice. You can see that they have the face paint underneath the eyes, and they have the headband, the triangles. It's nicely done. A little bent. And then he comes with these opened hands right here. Let's see. Focus. There we go. Yep. So you can see the studs on the knuckles. Really well sculpted right here, and you can see the nails and the folds. Okay. He also has a pair of chopping hands right here. Same deal, studs and things like that. And actually, if you look, the hands aren't even the same. So on the right hand, he's got like the thumb tucked in like this. And then the other hand, it is out like that. Pretty cool. Thought that was a nice touch. Okay. And then he has a pointing hand, only for the right side though. And he comes with this really cool accessory right here, which is one of his attacks. It is one piece, so you just peg them into both sides. But man, this translucent plastic right here, this nice kind of green to purple gradient and all these bubbles here. So yeah, if you haven't seen the show, this is supposed to be like soap bubbles and things like that. So it's cool. Really, really nice. Let's see if I can get that to focus. And of course he comes with the two fists that he comes out of the package with. Alright, so let's start with a really quick height measurement. So he stands about... Let me see. That's a pretty crummy ruler. Okay, just a little over 6 inches. This is pretty standard for this line. And here he is with Figma Link, just for scale, since Figma's pretty popular. Right here. Oh, no, he's in front. Like that. So about his shoulders, but you know, Figma's are about 5.5 inches, and this is slightly larger. Okay. Oh, actually, I forgot one more accessory. A couple more. He comes with this necklace right here. Got so excited talking about the hands. It's got this necklace accessory, a little gem inside. Very nice. It's so small. It still has all those details on it. And he also comes with these two kind of discs. And these were supposed to be his soap bubbles, but they're kind of like flanned out. They should be able to like cut things. So this one like cuts people. This one is like a mirror, so it like absorbs light. I think it's really cool that they have the purple, yellow, and blue to kind of mimic like when a soap bubble has those multiple colors. So that's really cool. And they also have this peg hole at the bottom here, and it's because he comes with these kind of stand things right here. The gist of it is that you can just plug it into the bottom here and just have them like floating around like they're flying. And also here's the speech bubble accessory. It's pretty big. Let's compare. Okay, so those are his accessories. So let's look at the figure for real this time. Alright. Let's see. So let's go over articulation. Let's see. Let's get a little closer, actually. Alright, so head, kind of standard ball hinge. Let me see if we can just pop it off. Take a look. Okay. Alright, it's just on that little ball hinge right here. The neck, I believe it's a ball peg. So let's see. Combined, though. The hair does get in the way because the back is kind of long. So it can't go all the way around. But let me pop it on. Alright, so actually really good range of motion going down. Back, it's not quite as good. Plus it looks kind of weird when his chin sticks out like that. And there's some gapping down here, but it's pretty decent. Nice all around, full 360. The hair does get in the way a little bit, but it doesn't actually limit it for real. Side to side here with the neck, it's decent, and then just the head, it's kind of limited, but overall pretty good. You can get him into a lot of poses if you just like turn the neck over and then just like go like that and just like use the peg. Alright, for the shoulders, we have 180 degrees. It's pretty good. They have a bicep swivel right here. Might be kind of tight, so just out of the package for me. Okay, well you can see that the cut is in there, so he does have a bicep swivel. Sorry about that. But these figures, the joints sometimes can be frozen when you get them, so I'm just going to be a little careful and not force it. But he does have a bicep swivel at the sleeve right here. You know, it is pretty good, if you take my word for it. For the shoulders, it looks like it's a peg into the body and into the arm. So I guess you can kind of swivel it right here, but you can get your regular articulation like that. The shoulder does come out, so it can't come straight up, so that's a bummer. But overall, pretty good range of motion. Let me see. Okay, so this side, though, it's sculpted differently, and the arm actually can't come up all the way. So that's actually, it's a little bit of a problem, so that's a bummer. It does have a butterfly joint right here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little cut right here. Again, a little tight. Let me just use my original figure too. Yeah, so bicep swivel is there. You can see it. And butterfly joint. It's a little tight too. Okay, so I think it's just frozen right now, but the elbow should work fine though. So double jointed elbow. The way that it's sculpted though, I mean the sleeve comes down, it does hinder a little bit, but you do get a little better than 90 degrees right here. And then for the wrists, it's one of those disc pegs. I don't know what they're called exactly, but if I just pop it off and let you see, you guys should recognize this one. And actually this bracelet is its own piece. So it does come off. So just be aware of that so you don't lose it by accident. Okay, let me pop that off, or pop that on again so I don't lose it. Okay. And then for the chest, I believe it's a ball peg right here and a ball peg right here. So pretty good range of motion actually. So the waist, pretty good side to side, and then for the diaphragm back, probably not as much actually, but forward is pretty good. That's just using the diaphragm, and then when combined, it's like just a little bit more, but pretty nice. The hip looks like we just got kind of typical ball joints right here. Let's see. It's really well sculpted because it has a lot of folds, but sometimes because of all the sculpting, it does kind of get in the way. Let's see, but actually, pretty good range of motion forward. Can't go much higher than that though. Going back, actually pretty good. Let me see. No, it's alright. Pretty good. Side to side though, that's about as far as you're going to get it to go. Okay. And then for the thigh, we got a swivel, if you can see it. Hopefully it's not frozen and I can show you. Oh no, okay, cool. So this one's alright. So we got a thigh swivel right here. We got double jointed knees with the knee pad right here. So really, really good. Goes all the way. Let me see. The knee joint looks okay. The knee pad does help, but you can still see this joint right here, so it's not that good. Well, I wouldn't say it's not that good. This is like not as not perfect. And then for the ankles right here, pretty standard hinge. So this is it all the way back, and this is all the way forward. Actually, not that much, just because of the way it's sculpted. Again, the shoe comes up and kind of gets blocked right here. But we do have a really nice ankle rocker, if I recall, because there's nothing hindering it from side to side. And you just like turn it over here and rotate it and get it to go like that. All right. Oh, let me show it to you though with the bubbles. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna pop these hands off. The bracelet fell. Just what I warned you about too. Gotta follow my own advice. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them off for now though. And for this one right here, just peg it in. Oh man. Come on. Okay, it's actually not wanting to peg in right now. That's okay. But I just put the necklace on him. But just imagine him with the two things like this. And man, it just looks so, so nice. I mean, you get him to a way better pose than I have him right now. But you put this on a shelf and it's going to have a lot of shelf appeal. Okay. So, I'm just going to pop his hands back on really quickly. Alright. So, I think overall, you know, a pretty great figure. I don't think... Well, like I mentioned before, the series isn't super popular. And the more popular version of this figure is the green one, or the original one. But I think this one, again, it's exactly the same figure, slightly different color scheme. I actually prefer this color scheme. Kind of wish the hair wasn't like white. But it's a fantastic figure, comes with a ton of accessories, and it's a pretty good articulation, despite some of its limitations though. And it's not that expensive actually, just because it's not that well known. Also, I didn't mention the paint and sculpt, but you know, kind of goes without saying, this figure line has been pretty good, so it's pretty nice. Got all these studs back here, all the folds in the clothes, there's shading throughout the whole thing, and check it out too, just like, it looks so nice to have the jacket kind of flow out on the back. So I gotta say, I do recommend it if you're a fan of JoJo and you have the original figure. You could pass on this, it's up to you, depends on how much you like the anime. If you don't have any of the Caesar figures, this is a good chance to get it because the original one is a bit more expensive. And then if you're just looking for cool figures, I would say if the character design interests you, go ahead and pick it up. You definitely will not regret it. It's a fantastic figure and it just looks really cool. Okay, I forgot to mention the toe pivot, by the way. That's one more last bit of articulation. But yeah. That pretty much does it for this review, so if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be bringing out more videos soon. But yeah, I'll get this guy in some poses. Alright, thanks for watching.